Good evening from London. It's a bright and breezy summer evening here in London, and hello to all dear comrades, friends, and supporters from me, Dr. Dermot Hudson, the chairman of the British Group for the Study of the Juche idea, chairman of the Korean Friendship Association of the UK, and the official delegate of KFA for the UK, and of course the owner of this very self-same channel, Songam 007, the militant voice of Songam and Juche in the UK, defending people's career with no ifs or buts. And this evening, I'm just going to make a very short broadcast to denounce the Ulji Freedom Shield exercises being carried out by the US imperialist aggressors and the hated South Korean puppets. Yesterday, on the 19th of August, the US imperialists and the South Korean fascist puppets commenced the annual Ulji Freedom Shield exercise, which will last until the 29th of August, a total of 10 days. It follows earlier war exercises that were held in the spring of this year. UG Freedom Shield is being held despite the repeated warnings of People's Career. The UG Freedom Shield exercises will include 40 kinds of field exercises, including live fire drills, as well as exercises for occupying the Democratic People's Republic of Korea and so-called decapitation strikes. US nuclear assets will be involved. And what's very significant about these exercises is they are being held not long after the Rim Pack, the so-called Pacific Rim exercises of the US imperialists, which involved 29 countries, yes, armed forces from 29 countries, including, to my shame, Britain, were concluded. So basically, the Yankees and South Korean puppets are holding war exercises in South Korea, one after another. UG Freedom Shield has nothing to do with freedom, but everything to do with regime change, with the overthrow of the people-centered socialism and extending the corrupt fascist rule of South Korean puppets to the northern half of Korea, and with establishing US imperialist colonial rule over the whole of the Korean peninsula and achieving the US domination of Asia and Pacific. UG Freedom Shield is being held to coincide with the tightening of the anti-DPRK triangular alliance of the US, Japan and South Korea. It should also be seen within the context of the creation of a so-called nuclear consultative group of the US and South Korea. And of course, Sleepy Joe Biden also said last year that it would be the end of whatever regime, as he called it, in the DPRK. We call on the US imperialists and South Korean puppets to cancel these provocative, warmongering and bellicose exercises at once, and to dissolve the so-called UN command in South Korea and for US troops to be withdrawn from South Korea. We call upon all friends of People's Korea, Juche idea followers and progressives to rally round and defend People's Korea with no ifs or buts. No to UG Freedom Shield. No to war and sanctions. US out of Korea. Down with US imperialism. Down with Japanese imperialism. Down with the South Korean puppets. Defend people's Korea. Long live the Juche idea. Long live respected Marshal Kim Jong-un. Thank you very much for your attention tonight. If you're not already a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button. And also, there's our affiliated channel, Korean Friendship Association of the UK, and we've got a Rumble TV channel. You can help us in all sorts of ways. You can buy books defending people's career and explaining the reality of people's career in the Juche idea. There'd be a link in the description. You can donate money to KFA UK and to myself. And I think the most important thing is to actually come to our events, both online and in real life. You'll see them advertised on our social media, on Twitter, on Facebook, and on Telegram, and on WhatsApp. So, thank you for being with me tonight. Hope to see you all again very soon. Goodbye.